Hey y'all, welcome to the family that reads a lot. So today, me and my daughter went and hit all the after Christmas sales. We went to Hobby Lobby, Walmart, Target, Academy, and TJ Maxx and Home Goods. So it's been a very long time since I've been after Christmas shopping, day after Christmas shopping, whatever you want to call it. I used to go years ago when my kids were tiny and they would sleep in the day after Christmas and all that. But the last few years have just not cared enough to go. Um, so this year I was like, well, there's a few things I really want, but I wasn't willing to pay full price for them this year. So I decided that I would try and go get them. I guess first, let's talk my theories on after Christmas shopping. One, I'm not going to fight a crowd after Christmas. There's nothing that I overly need that bad that, kitty, that I have to where I'm going to go deal with craziness. Like, I'll go into a crowded store, but I'm not going to deal with craziness. Second, I don't want to buy a ton of things that, oh my goodness, really? She's trying to eat something that I bought. I'm not going to buy stuff that I have to store just to save a few pennies or like a dollar. So things I don't buy ahead, I don't buy gift bags. I do recycle gift bags year after year. So if I have good gift bags like now, I'm probably going to put up 6 or 8 gift bags and reuse them next year. But I don't buy things like wrapping paper because same thing. I'm only saving like a dollar or two, and it's just not worth it for me to have to store it and trip over it and deal with it all year. I'm trying to kind of minimalize the amount of stuff that I have stuffed in corners and in different places of my house. We're in Texas. Our attic gets really, really hot over the summer. So if it can't survive 110 degrees at least, it doesn't usually get bought and put away for the next year. I don't store things like candles, stuff like that, because it won't last. I have to keep it down in my house and I don't have room for that. So let's get into the haul. This wasn't the first, I'm not really going to go in order of the stores we went to, so I'll talk about it a little bit. The first store we went to was Walmart. We got there at like 8:15 maybe. Um, then we went to Academy, I think, and then later we went to Hobby Lobby. So we got to Hobby Lobby probably about, I don't know, 10 o'clock, 10:30, something like that. They had not been open very long, but y'all, it was crazy. I'm gonna try and put a clip or two from that in here so you can look at that real quick.
Sorry.
Okay, so you see what I was dealing with. And like I said, I'm not here to deal with crazy. Like, this was supposed to be a fun morning with my daughter, not insanity. We bought a couple of things, but most of the aisles we just walked right past. Like the some of the decor stuff. There was some pretty stuff in there that yes, I probably would have bought, but I just wasn't doing it. The other part of it is it was only 60% off. Well, right before Christmas, I went in Hobby Lobby and their Christmas stuff was 50% off. So is that really a deal? For 10% to me, like that's not worth it. I'll go their sales cycle on Sundays, so I will look next Monday and see if they have like 75% off or something like that. Like, I know I got some fall stuff like 90% off one day, but there wasn't much left. But if they go like 75% off, then Monday I will go again. But so what we got, like I said, was 60% off. My daughter had to have these. These are just uh, little gift tags. So these were $1.20. They were normally $3. So I mean, that's not a bad deal. They're good to have. I decided that I wanted to start a tree collection. I've seen a couple people who have these and it's super cute. So I bought one tree earlier this year, not on sale, like $40 off at Hobby Lobby, but it's just brown. And I got this one that's a little red and black checkered. This is my main, I guess, theme color for Christmas. Like, this is what my tablecloth and all that is red and black checkered. But so this was originally $5.99 and I got it for $2.40. So like, okay, I'll buy that. My daughter wanted these it's cute little Grinch earrings and a little Grinch necklace, which that I mean that's fine for next year. This was originally $12.99, which to me is kind of crazy, and it was $5. And then she wanted this for her decor stuff. She's got like a little shelf that she decorates in her room. And this was originally, I think, $5.99, and it was $2.40. And so it's like, okay, this I'll pay $2.40 for this. One of the main things that I wanted to buy there was a wreath. Y'all, the starting price on this wreath was $85. So given that, it was still almost 40 bucks. I'm not going to pay $40 for a clearance wreath after Christmas. Like, no, I'm not doing it. So, at any rate, between the people and the fact that stuff was still high, like, I get that if you run everything generally 40% off, you have to start high. But that was just it. A lot of it was still nuts. I wanted some of the pretty garland and stuff. Most of it was picked over. And also, same thing, a lot of it was starting at 70, 80, $90 for 5 foot of garland. Like, are you crazy? That's not where I'm living. So, anyway, that was the Hobby Lobby part of the haul. I guess now I'll kind of jump into the order that we went. So, we went to Walmart. Um, and ours is a pretty busy Walmart that we go to. Like, it's inside of a subdivision, inside of town. But it was crazy. With there were groups of women, like multiples together. I'm thinking sisters and stuff, pushing a cart and pulling a cart. And there were like two or three of them. And they had pulled every single body wash, every single like multi pack, the Christmas packs of stuff off the shelves. And I mean, okay, it's 50% off, but there's still hundreds of dollars of stuff in your cart. Like, what do you need all that for? I don't know. Like I said, I did this years ago, and it was just normal people getting a little bit of stuff they needed. I guess the tone has changed or something, because I don't know if these are bargain shoppers or resellers or who these people are, but they were wiping things out as fast as they could get their hands on it. And this was at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, like this was not noon. Um, so that said, we got very little at Walmart. So to go with my tree collection, I got this tree. So all their stuff was 50% off. This one was originally 10. It's now 9. It's got this teeny tiny white speck on it. I'll get that off later. It's really heavy, so it's kind of neat, which I don't know if heavy is necessarily what I want to store, but if it's just a couple. But I don't know if you can tell. It's like a brownish, it's metal and it's like a brownish finish. So I like that. That, like I said, I'm collecting these trees. We'll see. I don't want to go crazy with it and have like a ton of trees, but I want it to look like a collection. So this year I only had one, just stuck it with my other stuff. Next year I'll have at least 3, maybe buy a new one, 4. So it kind of looks like a collection. I got some tea lights. Honestly, these are going to be used probably for Halloween because they were $3.50, so they were like a dollar something. Um, I always forget to buy the little tea lights to put in pumpkins. So these are the little battery operated ones. So I got those. My kids have mini trees in their rooms, and so I let my daughter pick her some mini ornaments. These are little mini nutcrackers. Same thing, they were like a dollar something. She went to the Nutcracker this year, so she wanted to be able to remember that. My son obviously is into deer and hunting and all that, so his are like little antlers and stuff. Um, so little mini deer antlers with bows on them is what he got. So that's just to add to their trees in their room. That, I think, is that all we got at Walmart? Oh, the garland. So this was the one good thing I got at Walmart. And I think the only reason I got this, so this was $17. So I paid, I don't know, $8 or something for it. But it's 9 foot. It's non-lit, which is fine. I don't care if it's lit or non-lit. I do love garland, and I only have garland in like one area. I don't even know if I have a big garland anymore. I wanted a couple of these. This one was stuck up on a shelf really high, and so I think nobody had seen it because it wasn't like where it belonged or in the box it belonged in. So, but I was kind of sad because I really wanted quite a few of these, and this was the only one that kind of had that real look to it. Like, I didn't want the ones that look super super, super fake. But same thing at Hobby Lobby. So this one was $9 at Hobby Lobby. I would have still paid $30 or $40 for this. I'm not doing that. So anyway, that was kind of the big win from Walmart, and that was only because it happened to be stuck somewhere nobody could see it. Other than that, it was crazy picked over. I had intended on kind of videoing through the stores as we went, and it was just so overwhelming. So many people, so much like just chaos. So I spent probably $20 on Christmas stuff at Walmart. I also had to buy coffee, which was almost $20. But if you know, if you know, you have to have coffee, right? So we left Walmart, went to TJ Maxx. I don't think we bought a single thing in there. Oh, that's right. We bought a hairbrush because we need a hairbrush. Was it on sale? No. Does it have anything to do with Christmas? No. But we bought a hairbrush. But that was the only thing we got there because it was completely picked over. Nothing. Zero left. And same thing at like 9 o'clock in the morning. They opened at 8. So within an hour, everything was gone. It was like, okay, this is a whole new thing. I didn't know that this was going to be worse than Black Friday. I had no idea. So we left there and ran over to Academy. At Academy, we actually got some good stuff. So me and my daughter both got these sleep pants. They were normally $10, so they were on sale for $5. And better than that, we had a gift card, so we didn't spend anything on them. So that was nice. And then she got this. Freely is kind of her favorite clothing brand. And this is Freely. It's like a two-piece lounge set, but I can't explain how soft Freely clothes are. I don't understand what they put in their clothes that makes them so soft, but like the clothes, the jackets, the pants, all of it is just incredibly soft. And so this is her favorite brand of clothes because of that. So these were originally $30 and she got it for $15. And she had a gift card. So I was like, that's fine if that's what you want to do with your gift card. So that was Academy. I considered that kind of a win. They didn't have as much as they normally do. Normally they have like blankets and all kind of pet stuff and just like shirts. One of the main things that I was on the hunt for throughout these stores was Christmas shirts because I had seen Christmas shirts this year, like Grinch shirts or Frosty shirts or something, and I had intended on getting all four of us shirts. But when shirts are $20 and you're getting four people matching Christmas shirts, that's $80. Okay. It was the month of Christmas. I have other things to spend $80 on than matching shirts. Walmart, gone. Hobby Lobby, all they had was double XL and teeny tiny like 4T stuff. Again, I had no idea that it was like you better get there the minute the door open and run straight to what you want kind of a thing. Like it, it blew me away, y'all. I don't understand. So the other main place that we went was Target. Target was busy, but not like crazy. I will say I think next year I would probably go to Target first because all of their stuff was 50% off. Most of it was not that much substantially more expensive than Walmart. Usually, Walmart's a little bit cheaper than Target, give or take, but on most of it, it was not. So we got a few things there. I was happy with what we got there. So this is a mini tree collar for my daughter's decorations in her room. It was originally $5, so this was like $2.50. Um, we got a wreath for our gate outside. My daughter wanted to put a wreath on the gate. So I didn't want like a big fancy one because there's a good chance it's going to get broken in the wind or messed up or faded or whatever. But this one was originally 20, so I got it for 10. And to me, $10 is an acceptable amount for something like this. $40 is not acceptable. So I got a wreath and it's cute. I like it. I like the red with the green instead of just green. And like it's very plasticky, so I think it will hold up to the weather better than one that's like too nice, if that makes sense. I got some mints because I love mints, and they were 30% off just because they had red on them, but they taste the same. And then, kind of the one fun, cute, super cute thing I got is this, and it was originally, what was it? This was originally $10, so it was $5, and I just thought it was so stinking cute. It's like a countdown thing, but it's got a little hedgehog on here, and we love hedgehogs. We like have them randomly around. but you just move them down the line the days of December, and then you flip it, and it has the same trees and stuff on the other side. So I thought that that was super cute. I thought the kids would enjoy next year moving him down there because they have calendars that they count off and all that kind of stuff. Um, but yeah, so this is probably my favorite thing. I would say this or the garland or the wreath. Um, so would I call it a success? Yes, because I got garland, I got a wreath, I got something cute. But was it what I anticipated getting? Not really. Like I really anticipated getting more. I anticipated getting Christmas shirts and random stuff like that. So let me know what it was like where you are. Am I just shopping in way too populated of an area? I've thought about if we do this next year, maybe going to a different part of town. Like I really thought that this was going to be a very chill, like let's hang out, let's walk slow, let's look at cute stuff and probably not buy all of it, but enjoy the day kind of thing. It was not like that. It was very much a fast paced, let's get through this store, let's get past these people. Like we're having to, there's no standing side by side drinking your coffee together. Like we're walking down the rows like little soldiers in line trying to get through. And there were a lot of things that I passed by because I was just like, I cannot handle that whole level of people. So do you buy stuff on clearance after Christmas? Like same thing. It's worth putting this wreath up to me to save $10. It's worth putting that garland up to me to save $10. It's not worth putting up a roll of wrapping paper to save $1. So, what's your theory on after Christmas shopping? Do you go? Do you avoid it altogether? Do you enjoy it? Do you make a day of it? What do you do? I think next year, if we go, it will be with a slightly different strategy. I don't know that I would even bother going to Hobby Lobby. I probably would hit Target first and go with a different mindset, knowing that probably not going to get, necessarily what you're looking for, which is how clearance shopping goes. Like that's how you deal with it and you save money if you can and you don't if you don't kind of a thing. But other than that, we enjoyed our day. We had a really good lunch. We spent the day together and enjoyed the day together. And that was really what it was about. So until the next time, y'all go read a lot.